Carl told him something, and now I loved him.
Is their dad sabotaging them? Boy, the Featheringtons have all kind of stuff going on.
Whatever did you say to Mr. Finch? He may not be a lord, but he's perfectly suitable.
They can all wait until next season, as far as I'm concerned. Do you truly wish to embarrass me further tonight? I would advise against it.
Oh.
Oh, that was a threat.
He said, "Don't try it."
I don't understand Featherington's problem.
What are you doing in my room?
Oh,
that's
Mama
not her room?
asked
Who
me
is
to
this?
retrieve the latest copy of Lady Whistledown. She wanted to count how many times Daphne and Prince Friedrich had been mentioned. Thinking perhaps you are Lady Whistledown.
Eloise, seriously?
She's like, would you stop?
Not you, then perhaps another
Sherlock,
servant.
not.
Are you not
here.
meant to be the smart one?
Another servant.
Believe a servant would ever have the time to be Lady Whistledown with all the work we must do.
Like time.
She's like, seriously.
You believe I would be working for you if I had all the money Whistledown does? Oh, it hurts. Get out.
She's like, you think I'd be working for you if I had a...
Half the
Girl,
money.
please.
Marina's
Ooh,
face.
Lucky indeed. But do you not think the boy bears a passing resemblance to Lady Trowbridge's footman?
Oh,
What's a barb?
Penelope is a gossip. Oh my gosh.
what? What?
Is Penelope Whistledown?
I have been trying to get in front of Miss Thompson all night. Surely she cannot be interested in Lord Russell.
Yes, she
I
is.
think the only thing Miss Thompson is interested in is a swift rescue indeed.
I believe you're right.
Cause she be on
And I
the
did not meet...
she be on the low key gossip.
She's... Okay, so from now on, we need to be careful on, like, well, be mindful on what she says and then what Mrs. Whistledown reports.
considered improper, my lord.
Yeah. Ew.
Am I the only one who can see it?
Unless I can as well. But spin me away and perhaps I shall recover.
Oh wait, but he liked Penelope and now he's with her.
And so I find myself left with one question to ask.
Is he about to do it now?
Miss Bridgerton?
I need a moment
Well, you ain't gonna do
to
it
refresh
now.
myself, Your Highness.
Don't you rip that thing. Ungrateful.
No, she's not. She's confused, but she just has a lot going
First of
on.
all, that's
Is that
expensive.
Hastings? Ooh.
What are you doing here?
We are not friends.
Get him.
We never were friends, as you made abundantly clear. I am marrying the prince. I shall be very happy indeed.
Will you be happy?
Why would I not be? Prince Friedrich is kind and adoring, and he knows what he wants. He's a good man, and he will make a wonderful father.
And so you truly believe him the best man for you?
How dare you question my
Right.
choices?
Well,
Hastings.
you're not offering
They
yourself.
are my choices to make, not yours. He is perfect for me. I am going to be a princess.
Oh. How old are you? 12?
Alright, you all have to admit
Stomp.
that sounded bratty. I'm going to be a princess.
You think he's the right man for you?
Did she leave that necklace out there?
Miss Bridgerton!
Right.
Miss Bridgerton!
And you want to tap on my knee talking about it ain't in her hand. She left in diamonds somewhere. Oh!
My most sincere apologies.
She gonna jump him like a syrup on pancakes.
Oh, there it is.
Oh!
Outside.
Oh!
Someone's gonna see y'all.
Censored material.
Oh no, someone's gonna see them.
This is like just. Oh.
Sheesh.
You'll marry her.
What?
Immediately. We can only hope that no one saw you take such liberties and that my sister is safe. Further mortification. You will marry her.
Brother!
I cannot marry.
Sheesh.
Still?
You have defiled her innocence, and now you refuse her hand. I knew you were Rake Hastings. I never thought you were a villain.
I cannot marry.
Daphne can win for losing.
Then you leave me no choice. I must demand satisfaction.
A duel? Anthony, you cannot.
He dishonors you, sister. He dishonors you and me and the very Bridgerton name.
Well, I mean, I think it was
I misjudged you indeed. You have duped us both, but I shall not see my sister pay for my own misdeeds. We will settle this as gentlemen.
I understand. I shall see you at dawn.
I do not understand.
Me either, girl.
You would rather die than marry me.
Yikes.
She's so poor thing. She is so confused. That poor child.
We need to go, Daph. Before
Because that's basically what he's saying. Like, I'm gonna put my life on the line.
Or kill your brother. Then be with you. Either way, it's just.
What is? Okay, here's my thing. Here's my thought. Here's my theory. I feel like there is something going on with the Duke of Hastings other than the spite of his father. Because I feel like he really loves her.
Yeah.
He really loves her. Obviously, we all know that, you know, she really loves him. She's, you know, anytime somebody touches her too soft, she thinks it's him.
Right.
And I feel like even if you're spiteful towards your father's dead. He's gone.
Right.
It's over.
Right.
That's done with. And he's been dead for a while.
Right.
And so I feel like, you know, he's not going to marry somebody who he doesn't like or marry some woman because the mother is flailing her fan in his face. But I feel like he would marry somebody who he loves. So I feel like there has to be something else going on with him.
Yeah.
Does he have another child somewhere? Is he married? Like, is he already? It's weird.
I think there's more to the story for sure. It's kind of interesting because there's so many like stories going on. Because like in episodes 1 and 2, the identity of Lady Whistledown seems so important. Right now, I don't care. And like the fact that Eloise is going after it's kind of like, okay, I want to know about the Duke. Like what's happening with him and Daphne. So let's find out. Who knows? Let's find out. I want to finish. Oh, poor Daphne. Oh, because her innocence has been taken now.
Yeah.
Because she's never kissed a man. And they said if anyone finds out, you would be ruined.
Daphne, you looking well? Did you catch a chill in the garden?
Someone's gonna find her necklace though, and it's gonna be a problem.
You have great potential.
It's nothing.
Why is he so ashamed?
Critic of others, you certainly lack a clear eye for your own work.
He gets so frustrated with his work. It's kind of weird.
He's a person of excellence.
Yeah.
I knew something was amiss when he insisted we keep Miss Thompson, but did I quarrel with him? No. I did what I was told and I did my best. But getting rid of my dear Philippa's one and only suitor under no circumstances. Intolerable man.
I know that's right.
Pen. He is kind and funny and a surprisingly accomplished dancer. A wonderful father.
This is awkward.
Surely, though, Colin is a touch young for marriage.
Because Penelope likes him.
Propose soon.
But that is why Mr. Bridgerton is so perfect. He is eager.
He's eager.
I believe he will propose soon.
Girl,
I shall have to marry Rutledge.
Oh no, poor Penelope. She's hurt.
Imagine that.
She's like, please get out of my room.
Lady Whistledown is someone free and unencumbered by society. She is a single woman of means. Better yet, she is a widow who would be invited to all of the events but not paid any attention. So,
Lady Trial.
Eloise, I do not care.
Oh, yeesh.
And you are so mature now.
Right.
Well,
Right.
Age. I am out in society. Therefore, I have more important, mature things to worry about.
Like what?
Like marriage.
You do not care about marriage.
Well, what if I do?
Oh.
I cannot expect you to understand. Not everyone can be a pretty Bridgerton.
Oh.
Eloise, wait.
I'm not angry with you. I do not blame you for what transpired.
You should.
Treat me like a child.
Thank you.
She's involved.
Thank
I took
you.
advantage of you.
No, she was kissing him.
Right, they both did it.
I should have protected you better. I knew his true nature from the start.
You think that just because I'm a woman, I'm incapable of making my own
He sure
choices?
do, sis. He do.
Is that it, brother?
It
Yes.
is more than just your honor at stake. It is your sister's too. The entire family name. It has been decided.
Oh, this is madness.
What is it? You and I need to talk. Daphne, bed.
Oh, that door was like built into the wall. That was kind of cool. What if their dad was killed by a duel?
Then if you kill Hastings, then I shall have to leave the country and you'll be head of the family in every way that matters.
Did someone die?
Colin's
He already
fine.
knows what's up.
So I need another if I'm to be a second. I cannot let you. You cannot stop me.
He better not die, or his wife is gonna kill you. Because remember when he talked about a duel earlier in the season, his mom was like, Anthony, how could you even say such a thing? I wonder if it's like because his dad died that way. Because I just still want to know what happened to their dad.
Oh my goodness.
But couldn't they just leave regardless? Like he's like, if I survive a duel, we can leave and be together. Could you not just
Because
leave
I
and be
think
together?
once you duel, you're kind of like a dishonorable, and you're really like a fugitive.
So I'm saying, if you just leave, you'd be dishonorable too. So dishonor without
but I
risking your life, or with
no,
risking?
but I think if he just leaves, it's like to his family. But if you leave after a duel, it's like you should because
You have
you're in
to.
exile kind of thing.
This man, oh, she about to get you.
Oh, she waiting.
What are you doing?
Hush.
Oh.
I found your riches hidden under old newspapers, no less. I know about your gambling. I know about your debts. I know that you have spent all our money.
I shall not.
Including our girls' dowries.
Ooh, yikes.
The question is, what are you gonna do about it?
Talk up. Oh!
Oh, you punk. He's weep.
James, it's okay for men to cry.
No, I'm not saying it's not okay to cry, but after threatening her, like, it sounded like he's abusive. He's like, you'd be best.
I failed you.
Oh.
She said Archibald.
I failed our daughters.
You sure did.
Like, for him to have been this big bad wolf, and then now it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
I know, that's true. I'm just joking.
Portia.
I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
Portia and Archibald, those names.
Oh, she's like, okay.
Poor Portia.
She needs to quit messing with him.
Well, I think it's clear, though, that he does really love her. He doesn't know what to do about it and how to get out of it. Obviously, we see.
He does not love her enough to do the right thing is the point. Because you either leave your family and cleave to the woman that you've been laying with, or you leave her alone.
Sure.
A word. Okay?
Daphne, you looking well? Did you catch a chill in the garden?
Did she just remember her necklace?
Critic helper.
The doctor on site. It's just like Hamilton.
Benedict, I swear.
So I wonder where their income comes from. Like, they're ranked, but what does their family do to receive income? You guys always help us. Help us in the comments. What do viscounts and dukes do? Are they just paid to rule, like as politicians, or?
Is there anything you need from me?
Maybe there's last man.
I never really understood this because it's purely based off honor. What if I turned around right now and shot you, right? Like, people would report and say you're a dishonorable man, but
But there was much more about your family back in these days. So you are a dishonorable man, but you dishonor your entire family.
oh, so it's not. He killed your sister. Oh my god. He had his gun in the air though, so he was never going to shoot her. Shoot him.
If you do not marry me, I shall be ruined.
Daphne, I cannot.
Did you not hear me?
This vow.
Someone knows what we have done. Someone who will surely talk. What possible reason could you have to condemn me to shame and reproach? Do you truly hold me in such low regard?
It is because I regard you so highly that I cannot marry you.
I know you do not love me. But I never thought you could despise me so.
Daphne.
Speak if you're gonna say something.
You must know if we were to wed, I can never give you children. You deserve everything your heart desires. But I cannot provide it for you. Nor could I ever ask such a sacrifice.
I mean, but we all saw the Duke with his gun up.
There will
Like,
be no need to resume.
there's no resume. You're right.
The Duke and I are to be married.
Oh. She said, and that's what I said. Period, boo. Period. Who?
So she's willing to give up children? Oh, that's it? No! They keep doing that to me every time.
Ooh, I got sleepy toward the end, yo.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo! That was good, guys. I enjoyed that episode. It got better as it went because of like the duel and everything, but even the beginning was cool. I don't like Cressida. Is that her name? Old girl who was like spying on her?
Cressida Cowper?
Yeah. I don't like her. She's annoying and she's ugly.
Don't say that.
I don't mean like physically ugly.
Like
I mean like she's an ugly person. Like she just wants ruin. Though I almost had a little compassion for her. She's like, Daphne, you could have had anyone.
She could have.
But it's not like she could have had anyone and took some random guy. She took a prince. So it's like, for someone who can't have anyone, she should take a prince.
People were jealous of me when I took you.
Alright.
They were like, you could have had any guy on the campus. But I liked James. And I was like, man, James made his choice. Period. Boo.
I want you to quit. I like this episode. I'm glad we finally got some of the nonsense behind the Featheringtons out in the light because Archibald Featherington,
he was a weepy guy.
I was so upset about that. Like, you can't be out here dang near like uninvolved in the family, threatening the wife like you best not say nothing to embarrass me, and then weep in front of her when she catches you in your lie.
Like, "Ooh, all right."
Right. I just didn't like that. I liked it, but it was just like, you're a weak man. I appreciate Anthony going to the opera singer and trying, like, even though he's not doing it well, I appreciate him trying to go for the life that he truly desires.
Yeah, almost doesn't count, like Brandy Norwood says. So I feel like he needs to leave her alone. Like, she really loves him. Yeah. And she's an entertainer. Yeah. And so she lives that kind of like bachelorette life. Yeah. And she's been with a few men. She has made the claim, so don't try to come for me. So, though you're in love with her, he needs to take out a page out of Hastings' book and just end it and be done. Right. Like, be done. And good on her, because she was like, I'm done with you. Bye. You done crawled up the wrong tree. It's over. We done had our little time.
And she's been honorable. Like, she could have easily said, if you don't love me, I'll go public with the fact that we've been together.
I'm sure
Not
she
that
got
that's
some pics.
too weighty as it would be today, because it's like, well, you're a woman. He could say you lied or whatever. But she was very honorable.
She had enough. She has enough tea to spill the kettle.
But oh my gosh, what an episode. That was a really good episode. I do love that we finally, someone said that they do see color in this show, and up until this episode I wasn't sure how, but then Lady Danbury actually addressed it, how the king fell in love with a woman of color being Queen Charlotte, and how that elevated so many people within the kingdom,
which I wish to see him.
Yeah, I would really like to see him. Hopefully he comes up in some episodes, if not maybe in future seasons. But the Duke of Hastings made a comment to Lady Danbury. He was like, the mind, referring to the mind of the king, hangs by a thread. So maybe he's like crazy, or maybe he's
an invalid.
Something's wrong with him that he can't rule, because
he's probably locked up somewhere like Marina was.
Right, because the queen seems to be at the very forefront of the ruling, and there is no space for him. And so
that's a good prediction.
Yeah, and she made even a comment like about the doctors, like, do they wish to tell me that my husband is dying? So maybe he's like in some weird place. But that's interesting. I'm super excited for episode 5. I feel like the show's gearing up. Like, we're getting closer. Eloise is on a hunt to find out who Lady Whistledown is. I had an inkling, I was like, maybe it's Penelope, but the way that she responded wasn't right. Like, that was a time for her to be like, okay, yes, I'm Lady Whistledown, if she was. So I feel like
Penelope wasn't having it.
Yeah, she was not. And I kind of get why.
Like, I care.
Because she really likes Colin, and Colin already had his eyes on Marina. Or I don't think that he really even did. I thought he was just trying to help her.
I think he was just being nice.
Me too. So it looks like Marina has her eyes on him. So I think Penelope should just wait and see how Colin responds. Right. And if he goes after Marina, then you have reason to be mad.
Correct.
Eloise, I'm interested to see how she pivots with their friendship kind of being attacked in that way, the way that it was. But yeah, I think those are all my thoughts.
It was a good episode, guys.
It was super good. Can't wait to find out more about Lord Bridgerton. I still want to know what happened to him. Hopefully that comes up. If it's going to come up, let me know. Don't tell me what happens to him. Just tell me if it comes up in this season, or hopefully in future seasons. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This was episode 4. Episode 5 will be dropping soon after. Hopefully YouTube doesn't try to stop us from being great and lets us upload this the first time.
We got turtlenecks on.